Hey guys, welcome back for another reaction. Today I'll be reacting to supermarket tour in Denmark. I'm really excited to watch this because I always love supermarket tours, so let's get into this.
All right, so the supermarket today is in a mall, but before we even go inside, there is a parking lot specifically for
Oh,
bicycles here in Copenhagen, which is something I've
oh,
never seen before. And so, if you've heard rumors that Danish people love to bike, they are
I've
absolutely
heard
true. Now,
that.
the other rumor we've heard, specifically from Finnish and Swedish people in our comment section, is that the prices for groceries in Denmark are incredibly high. So let's go see if that's true,
Really?
as well as check some availability of maybe some only in Denmark items or some unique food. Let's go check it out. And so the first thing you notice when you walk in is this is truly a superstore. Typically you walk into fruits and veggies.
Oh
In Copenhagen
yeah,
you walk into bras and panties. Okay, something new, something new. Let's find
that's
the food.
funny.
And so I tell you what, I for one am pleasantly surprised with the prices here
There
in
they
the
are.
fruit and veggie section. I was expecting some crazy high prices, but they seem kind of familiar and
No,
similar to Sweden, to be
they're
honest.
not bad.
What's unique about Denmark is they tend to do things per size rather than per weight. So, for example, you have watermelons, 38 kroners, which is about this big, or you have your watermelon extra extra large for 48. So rather than weighing it and paying per weight, they sell it per piece, depending on
Those
size.
are
Sort of a unique
huge.
approach. Oh wow, check it out. In Denmark, the cabbages are conehead cabbages.
Never seen that
I've never seen a
before.
cabbage like that. Although still the
Me
price not too
too.
bad. And so I guess this theme continues in the
No.
meat section where every item is per pack or per piece rather than every pack having a different price based on the weight, which is sort of convenient as a tourist because you know exactly what it is. You don't
Ah,
have to do any math. 350 grams of this, is it more or less than 450 grams of that? So it's sort of convenient. And beside the meat
very convenient.
section is this pre-prepared food section, which has some pretty good prices here. I think you can get a whole meal for something like
Nine
45,
dollars for that.
which doesn't look
That's
too
not
bad.
bad.
Not to mention a
No.
full chicken for 56, which would be good for a small family or a couple. Pretty good prices.
Butter chicken?
It's amazing how much
Hmm.
my price tolerance
Definitely
has
good.
changed in the past 5 years. Because before 2019, I think the world had cheaper grocery prices. And then once the pandemic hit, everything changed. But in a post-pandemic
Yes.
world, these prices are kind of manageable. I would say.
Normal.
Oh, look at this. This is like a burger pack
Meatballs.
or a sandwich pack at the very least. You got your sliced up meat, got your buns and your toppings,
Pickles.
condiments
Wait,
for
that
100.
is actually cheap.
That's kind of a convenient idea.
Pretty good.
Not bad.
Nice, yeah.
And fair price too, yeah.
That looks good. I like that pack thing. Like if I'm traveling to Denmark and then if restaurant is more expensive than that, maybe I'll just go here and eat in groceries because it might be cheaper.
This is a very Danish thing.
This is
Bacon liver.
oh, it's like a
Liver?
pate, I think. It's like a
Yeah.
meat paste and you put it on a cracker. And they've got a whole fridge of it.
Yeah.
Like a fridge and a half of
Um,
it. Yeah, different types of pate.
Fish, bacon,
oh,
classic.
Right.
two
And they even
dollars.
got
That's
Danish
not
flag on
bad.
it.
Yeah.
I think Danish people are eating a lot of pate.
With their bread.
Yeah, probably quite healthy.
Yeah, I think so.
And so we typically show you guys the cheapest carton of eggs as well as the cheapest carton of milk on these videos. And with that, we are into the cheese and wine section, which
A
it appears the
dollar?
wine section is the fanciest section in the store. And so the section is set up quite nicely with all the different countries across the top, and
It's
then each shelf from a
fancy.
different part of the world. The cheapest one we found is 50 kroners, which is pretty affordable. And as you can imagine, some go up into the hundreds and even 200
Um,
per bottle. And they even have box.
I'm not sure how much are the prices for those here in the US because I don't drink alcohol, so I can't say if they're high or low.
Wine, which I thought was a Canadian invention. Turns out many countries have it, but this is really where you can typically get some bang for your buck because it's in a plastic bag inside of a box. This is like university student who wants to be, high class drunk for the weekend. You get a little bit of box wine. Ooh, fancy.
Uh,
And here we have your good mood wingman, which they're calling chocolate milk, but I am noticing it is distinctly not in the
oh,
fridge. It's got some syrup in the bottom. This might be a
that's definitely
pretty
good.
yummy thing, to be honest. The thing is a
Yeah.
sweet milk drink. Although, does milk need to be in a fridge?
Not
This-
every milk, I guess. And I
Ah.
have the
No.
Danish
Is that right?
Chocolate milk, yeah.
Okay.
Gosh, I'll definitely give that a try. I love chocolate milk. Like, I have this one that I always buy. It's called Cacaolat or Cocolat. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's made from Barcelona, Spain. It's from that country. And it tastes so good. I love it a lot. And I can say that this looks like it, so this is definitely good. I'll try it.
It looks like a staple thing. It says since 1951. This might be a childhood favorite for
Two
people of all
dollars
ages.
for that.
It's like a
Oh
it's
my
like
gosh,
a
that's
rite of
cheap.
passage. Drinking your chakio.
Childhood.
Yeah. And so, just like that, we are into the beer section. Now, for my whole life, I never really heard of Carlsberg. I probably heard of it, but it wasn't like a famous brand in my head. But since we started traveling the world, Carlsberg is everywhere. There are whole countries, I'm thinking of Malaysia, where it's like they only serve Carlsberg. And the slogan is probably the best beer in the world. So we'll show the price of this one. Very Danish beer. 48
Oh.
for a 6-pack of small cans. Not bad. Certainly a lot cheaper than Finland, and certainly don't even get me started on the beer in Sweden. It's not even beer.
Oh,
So
4.6.
4.6. Okay. I thought it was 5%, but either way, that's a pretty fair price for beer in a fully developed country. The alcohol prices are pretty good, and the wine the same, pretty good.
Five
And in a
dollars
very
for
smart
those.
grocery store decision, they got the chip section right beside the beer section. When you buy beers, you go, buy a couple of
I
better
love
chips too.
Doritos.
So we can look for Lay's as well as Doritos flavors, and oh wow,
Tomato
we gotta buy a bag of
ketchup.
that, Ivana. That's a must buy. So as you guys probably know from our previous videos, ketchup flavored Lay's is a very Canadian thing. It's the #1 chip in Canada by far. We got to test this and see if it's the same.
Let's
It
see
should
if
be
it's the
it
same.
should be quite sour like vinegar from the
Yes.
ketchup. It should be really
Oh,
good.
that's
So let's buy
interesting.
that. First time
I've never heard of tomato ketchup Lay's flavor. That might be interesting to try.
we've seen it outside of Canada. And then cheese and onion flavor could be good.
Oh, never heard that.
Barbecue flavor,
Me
salt and
too.
vinegar, and that's all you're gonna get for Lay's. And it's about 18 per pack, which is kind of a fair
About the
price. And then in
same.
terms of Doritos, you got standard barbecue, nacho cheese.
Oh no, wait. That was actually $4 in the US. Yes, Lay's is $4. That's actually cheap here.
Cheese and sweet chili pepper. Fair. Now there is what appears to be a local brand called Saling, and they've got better prices for
Saling.
bigger bags with more flavors. So I think it's a Saling chip country, because you're looking at 10, so almost half price for a bigger bag. We're gonna stick with the ketchup, Ivana.
A dollar
Stick with
for
the ketchup
that.
just to give it a try.
It
But
was
it does seem
huge for
like
$1.
Danish people are eating a lot of chips because it's a full 2 rows. Now,
Oh
in terms
yeah.
of the coffee
The
aisle,
heck?
there is a huge section here of instant coffee, which, to be quite honest, for a refined palate like I have, it's more or less undrinkable. But we do have some coffee here of manageable price. It's about 55 for the cheapest coffee, and maybe up to 80 or 90 if you're interested. And that's for 400 grams.
There's a lot of
I think it's kind of
options.
expensive.
Kind of expensive for coffee. And actually, all the brands are sort of unique. Nothing familiar. Maybe Lavazza is the only one I recognize. And I guess Saling is the local brand because it's the cheapest one. By far, actually.
Ah.
Wow. I
$2.
wonder if that's similar to Extra in Finland, where it don't even taste like coffee. That could be muddy water, but it is a half price of everything else. And so typically in these videos, we show you the cheapest loaf of bread, which is certainly the Saling brand again, although it's not clear how much
Oh,
simple
yeah.
and white sliced bread Danish people are eating, because the whole bread section is of various seedy and nutty textures. Not to mention, most of it is dark brown, nearing black even. So I think they're more of a white
Really?
bread or whole grain or sort of healthy bread type people. I, for one, was born and raised on sliced white bread. No regrets, baby. Now, they've got a product I got to shout out. Brioche hot dog
Hot dog
pretzel
broth.
style bun. That would be a good hot dog bun. Pretzel
Yeah.
style brioche bun.
They love their hot dogs here in Denmark.
And I, for one, am here for it.
Yes, someone said that hot dogs in Denmark is really good. So that's interesting to try too.
Stay tuned for Ivana and I eating some hot dogs in the street because they're good and we like them. And there you
Mm.
have it, a pretty darn good pickle section with all different type of veggies, including pickled potatoes. Now, don't touch the jar. I don't know
What?
who's working here. Put the jar like this. Someone is about to buy that jar by accident because it falls off the shelf. But in the end,
Oh
it's
no.
something new. Pickled potatoes,
First time I've seen it.
probably good, no?
Yeah.
Should we buy some pickled potatoes and just eat them from the jar?
Really?
Sounds good.
Never heard of pickled potato. I love potato, but I don't know if pickled potato would be good. I just don't like pickled things, I guess. So yeah. I'll still give it a try, I think. Just to know what it tastes like.
First time we've seen pickled potatoes. And so next up, we've got the oil section where somehow sunflower oil is cheaper than
Sunflower.
rapeseed oil or canola oil, we call it in Canada. I don't know how it's cheaper because isn't sunflower oil just better?
Yeah, I thought so.
Sounds good for me. I'm buying the sunflower oil if I'm
Really?
living here in Denmark. Now, of course, they've got a huge taco and Mexican food section, same like Sweden and same like Finland. It really seems like in the Nordic countries they love Mexican food,
Yeah.
which is pretty great. And they've even got
Mexican good
a
is good.
Asian food section, although I don't think Ivana's gonna find her favorite instant noodles,
No.
Indomie.
They got Korean ramen.
They got Korean ramen, but no Indonesian noodles. Fair. Right, so we didn't buy that much today because, quite honestly, we can't afford the Airbnbs here in Denmark, and we're staying in a hotel with no kitchen. So we can't cook for ourselves. I will say this: the restaurants, if you stay to the tourist area, completely out of whack. So we've been eating
How
at the lesser known
much?
establishments, saving our money. But I would say the prices in the grocery store were pretty manageable.
I think so.
Not bad at all. All right, thanks for watching. Simple.
That was a really good video, and I really enjoyed the supermarket tour. And I can say that the prices are pretty similar here. And now I'm curious how much is the food per meal in Denmark? Because he said it's really expensive. So now I want to know. Oh gosh. But yeah, if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe and comment down below what else should I react to. See you guys next time. Bye.